Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Good news for the Defense Force Rangers. The group, made up of youngsters between the ages of 11 and 18, received a donation that is expected to assist them in a big way. Shashina Roll-Farquharson explains.
A delegation of Defense Force officers traveling to Grand Bahama for a special donation by the Grand Bahama Port Authority. The donation, a large bus which will be used to transport the local Defense Force Rangers. Commodore Talis Baffle says corporate assistance is always appreciated.
What I'm proud of with respect to the Ranger program, much of what they do is through self-help. And that's one thing we want to encourage. However, when we have corporate sponsors come along and contribute to the program, we welcome it. So this is an indication of how much we appreciate what was done.
Petty Officer Lenrick Coakley says that they are grateful for this much-needed donation. He says over 120 youngsters are a part of the program, and oftentimes transportation is a challenge.
This bus is acquired, or was helped to be acquired by Ms. Sarah St. George. She initially gave us some funding, and a couple of years back, and we've been really agitating to try and get a bus for quite some time now. And with the help of the Lord and with the help of corporate sponsors here in Grand Bahama, we was able to achieve that.
Port Authority officials Sarah St. George and Ian Roll both say it was very important for them to give back to an organization that is already transforming the lives of so many young people on this island.
We take a great interest in the young Columbus House boys and girls, and there are two young Columbus House gentlemen who have joined the Rangers program, and it's been transformational. The house parents say that it's been transformational for these young gentlemen, that they actually now are considering a career in the Defence Force. So I think that's tremendously inspiring. Of course, a bus is essential for the Rangers to be able to get around and do the kinds of things they want to do, but we want to build on that.
I want to be a little controversial here now. I think every youth should go through a program like this to teach you about leadership and discipline. You know, we have issues in our country right now, and it's due to the lack of leadership and leadership skills, etc.
Shashina Roll-Farquharson, ZNS Network News.
The Marco City Cultural Festival held over the weekend at the Mary Star of the Sea Field. There was native food and drinks, desserts, handmade Bahamian crafts, and much more. The Member of Parliament for Marco City, the Honorable Michael Pintard, says that he made a commitment to create economic opportunities for residents, and this festival is just one initiative.
Cover the cost for the entire infrastructure, putting in the sound, light, stage, the vendors booth, and give vendors an opportunity to generate income. So we had a number of food vendors, artists and artisans who produce handicraft, as well as the performers. The majority of the performers were from Marco City. Of course, in addition, we had national figures who agreed to perform, Simeon Ouden, Stalit, and others. And so the idea really is to give them a platform where the rest of the community could come into Marco City and support their creativity.
Pintard says that he was pleased with the support, and based on initial feedback, so were the vendors.
I spoke to said they did very well. What was I thought wonderful is that a number of them took the advice that they should sell tickets in advance, so persons came as if they were coming to a stakeout to collect their items and to leave. So we'll do a postmortem on the event. We'll tweak it where we need to make sure that every single vendor has a return on their investment. Really is about economic empowerment in the community, and that's what we're committed to. And we want to let residents know that, listen, if you have an idea, you believe we could be of assistance, please let us know.
A second fair is planned for the month of October. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Welcome. Jackie from Nassau asked, I've been using diet teas for many years now, but recently I was told that these teas might be harmful and that using them long-term might lead to a form of eating disorder. Is this true? Jackie, thank you for your question. Diet teas are a popular choice for many people who want to drop a few pounds. Just like anything else, it is important to understand what diet teas are and how they work, and if there are any risks associated with them before you put them in your body. Most diet teas contain a herb called senna, which acts like a laxative. This herb stimulates your intestines and causes an increase in elimination of water and waste by increasing bowel movements. While this may cause a reduction in a few inches around your waist, it is not true weight loss because there's really no increase in fat burning. As I mentioned before, the only effective way to lose weight is to eat healthier and increase physical activity. With long-term use of these products, there's a risk that your bowels may stop functioning normally, which might lead to dependence on these products. Long-term use can also change the amount or balance of some chemicals in the blood called electrolytes, which can cause problems with your heart rhythm, muscle weakness, liver damage, and other harmful effects. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And again, before we go to break, we have our first trivia question of the week. Simply go to our Facebook page, and the first person to answer all parts of the question wins 3 tickets to the Carifta Games to be held this weekend. Tonight's question is, what year did our Ricardo Lightborn participate in Carifta? What was his sport? And what position did he place or medal did he win? Our Facebook page is ZNS Bahamas Northern Service. Don't go away, the Athlete of the Hour is up next.